and 5th of December, today's date is. And it's very special because I'm Hungarian. And for us, actually, Santa Claus, the appearance of Santa Claus and the Christmas, which is 24 somewhere, I mean, in the UK is 25th of December, it's two separate thing. So today is 5th of December, and everywhere in Hungary and in the diaspora, when the Hungarian family moved to Australia, Canada, Japan, wherever, 5th of December going to start the same way when they have children. I don't really think that when single people going somewhere, they would do this, but probably when a couple moves abroad, they would definitely, yeah, I think they would do it. So basically, 5th of December for us is the time when the Santa Claus is visiting you. And depending on if you've been a good boy or a bad boy, well, you're going to receive something, and it will be in your shoes, or in some cases in the window. And it's usually like chocolates, and most of the time it's a Santa Claus shaped chocolate, and this is what they receive 5th of December in the morning. So this naughty and nice and Santa Claus and all that stuff, for us it's not 24 and 25th of December, but 5th of December. It would be interesting thing, to Google it, to search for it, why it happened, how it happened, but it's definitely the case. And yeah, I always think of this, and I always I'm not a child, not a teenager anymore. But I think it's a very very nice tradition. This 5th of December is like it's like a small Christmas. It will get you in the mood. We talked about it yesterday, that how in the European countries, how the Christmas tradition varies. So it's like different. For example, here in the UK in 2025, they put up the tree on 30th of November, and you can see the tree everywhere, at the workplaces, at public places, and at the homes of the people. While, because I was born in Hungary, I came here to study. I had my graduation. I had my bachelor last year, and I'm going to have a break, and then I'm going to do the masters, and I've just learned it now. I spent years here in the UK, and I just learned it now that it's 30th of November. Every single year is different time when they put up the Christmas tree, but it's 25th of December, and you need to count back 4 Sundays, and that's why this year is 30th of November when they put up the tree. Why we Hungarians, we put up the tree on the day 24th of December. So I decided yesterday I talked about this, and today I wanted to share with you another tradition, which is the Santa Claus that comes and visit the kids 5th of December. But nowadays I feel like it's not just teenagers, people who go abroad to study or work, they keep this tradition because it's a very sweet tradition. Sweet, I mean, like it involves chocolate as well, Santa Claus shaped chocolates, or a bar of chocolate, and it's a really cool stuff. And second thing I wanted to talk about today, that is the Secret Santa at work. I've been here for years and years. I was studying and working in the same time, and we never really did it. Basically, I can say one single time when we actually had this Santa Claus, and that was last year. And I chose a lady, a blonde lady, very wonderful blonde lady. And the time when we were, Santa Claus, Secret Santa at work, it means that they will print out a list. It's like an Excel file. They print out the list. They use the scissors. They cut up the names and they put it in the head. And then you need to take a name, take a piece of paper, and there will be a name on it, of one of your colleagues, and you need to buy like a simple present for that person for like, I don't know, £5 or something like that. And I did it online because at the time I was on holiday. I was in Africa, south, not south, north of Africa. I was in Morocco, and I asked one of my colleagues to, go to the hat and choose a piece of paper with the name. So I followed it online. It was a video course. I could see everything, and I saw the name, and I said, okay, it's a lovely girl and everything, and I know exactly what I'm going to buy. Obviously, I was very lucky because I was in Africa, in Morocco, and the things there slightly cheaper than back in the UK, and I decided to bring something that is really special to Morocco. And basically, it's Africa, so there's like a um, uh, desert, and they don't really have trees there. And we realized that when you go to the market and you have all these vendors, all these people selling things, that everything made of wood, because wood is it's very rare there in the desert. So yes, this is what I bought: a box, a Moroccan box, handmade, hand carved, hand painted, wonderful stuff. So I was flying back to London, and on my very first day, I met this lady, my colleague, and it was nicely wrapped up, the box from Morocco, and I give it to her. And I remember that she was so excited that she's getting some stuff, and I remember I did not tell her that this is coming from Morocco. She knew that I was on holiday, but I didn't share any details about the holiday at all. She didn't know I was in Morocco. She didn't know I was away at all, and and so she opened it, and it was very nicely wrapped up. The girls made the whole Christmas. It looked fantastic. So I went to the job, and that was the first thing. The first minute when I entered the building, I give it to her. I said, "This is the Secret Santa." Obviously, like 1 or 2 weeks before, she went to the hat and took a piece of paper with a name on it, and it was not my name, it was someone else's name. And I remember she opened the box, this a Christmas present, Secret Santa, at work, and she found a box, this wooden box, hand painted, hand carved, completely handmade. And she opened it, and it was empty, because the present itself was the box. But she's from Eastern Europe as well, like me. I'm from Eastern Europe, and she she was like, she looked at me because the box was empty, and I explained. I needed to. You don't believe it. I needed to explain it to her that the present is actually the box, not what's inside. And she was like looking at me because in her head she received an empty box for Christmas. And I said, no, 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 this is a very, very great present, because it's from Morocco, and these are, all this sand everywhere, and there are no trees, there are no plants, and there are no bushes, there's no grass. It's a completely different environment than here in England. So that's why, the wood is very vulnerable, because it's very rare. And she was like, oh, okay, okay. And it took her a whole 10 minutes until she understood what's going on. A whole 10 minutes. And the first 9 minutes, she thought she received, like a joke, like a prank. She received like an empty box for Christmas at work, for the Secret Santa. And I was for 9 minutes. I thought that, oh my God, I made some sort of mistake and she gonna cry or something like that. But after 10 minutes, she understood what's going on. But for that 9 minutes, I was like sweating because I didn't know what's going on. I didn't know, like, this reaction. What I saw on her face was like, oh my God, this it's not going really well. But on the 10th minute, it was all right, and she understood. And after that, she was very happy. Yeah, yeah. So this is what I wanted to share it with you. 5th of December. These two stories, I think they are pretty cool. Okay, see you tomorrow.